Hello, welcome. Today I want to show you something really unique. I haven't found anything like it. That's why I got the idea to do it. It's a browser game I made while testing the Hermes AI agent of a friend. He invited me to just test it out on his server. And then I thought, okay, let's do it. And I co-created it with it. And also I made the Hermes agent create a little trailer. So watch that first, and then I tell you a little bit more about what is coming.
Welcome to Orchestrator Grove, a small, living automation prototype where every log, plank, stone, seed, and bot can become part of a larger plan. At first, the grove is quiet. A few bots wait near trees, rocks, tools, and benches. In many automation games, you would open a programming screen and write every step by hand. Here, the twist is different. You speak to an assistant. Type a request or use voice input. Bot 2 mine stone, bot 1 chop wood. Assign an idle bot to haul logs. The assistant does not run arbitrary code. It converts your intent into safe, validated bot programs with known actions, known targets, and repeatable loops. Soon the grove starts moving. A bot finds a crude pickaxe and mines stone. Another equips an axe, cuts trees, and leaves logs, sticks, and tree seeds on the ground. A hauler carries logs to a saw bench. The bench turns logs into planks, and planks become poles. A tool bench combines sticks and stones into fresh crude axes, keeping the work alive. You can draw zones, point bots at a rectangle, or name a specific sawbench pallet, factory, or workbench. Instead of vague automation, each order can be grounded in the current world. Bot IDs, structure IDs, resources, and areas. Then the loop grows. Feed the bot factory 1 log, 3 planks, 1 pole, and 1 tree seed, and a new bot comes online. Assign that bot another job, and the grove expands from a handful of errands into a coordinated production chain. Orchestrator Grove also experiments with teach by doing loops, local AI tool calls through Olama, voice transcription, browser saves, smooth camera zoom, build drawers, storage palettes, and even multiplayer thrown objectives. This is not just about telling bots what to do. It is about building a language between player intent and world simulation. Start with one command, watch the loop close, then tell the grove what to become.
Yeah, so that sums it up so far. Um, like what the mechanics are about. And I have a few more changes made already. And I want to tell you a little bit about the modes that I have set up so far. This here is just the test map I have where some things are already spawned. But if we go to the main menu, so I have in mind that there is a campaign where you just go on a little vacation or workation with your camper van, trusty camper van, and on board you have various items that are now scattered, and like a laptop and a little assembly station, 3D printer, some basic parts to make your first bot. And the future where we have our personal bots controlled by AI is coming, I think. And I don't know if anyone will have or everyone will have the expensive human size version. Maybe it will just be tiny ones, like toy robots walking around doing stuff, or child. So now in a little bit more detail. If I want to play it with the AI locally, I mean, it's a browser game, yes, but the browser nowadays has feature to detect if you have a graphics card. It's called Web GPU. So then I can open a local LLM server. Maybe you heard about Olama as an easy way to serve local large language models, which I had, but I found a faster version, which is called Tabby API. Oops, I need to start it with PowerShell. And so yeah, it's a faster way of serving this using NVIDIA graphics cards, and you can then use optimized Olama models, then they are called XLama, and make bot number 1 pick up an axe and chop trees. Okay, he put an X instead of an X, but I'm using a very small transcribing model locally. So let's send that and see if it works. And yeah, so the bot number 1 is going at it. And here he's chopping away at the tree. And I can also open a bot menu and say start recording here. And if I take a log now and bring it to the saw bench 1, you see here that the steps are recorded, and I say assign, and then he will do it, which is the basic loop here. And let's see if I can make bot number 2 take a shovel and dig some holes. Two, then make bot 1. No, pick up a seed and plant it. I assign it. So this is also working. I can also search a tree by hand, and then sticks and seeds will fall out. So I would need more bots to automate this, obviously. So yeah, that's the prototype so far. I would really love to get some feedback on this. Do you like the concept? Should I continue with that? I'm currently optimizing the way the AI can handle many different task commands and understand them, translate your intent better, and assign the instructions to the bots. There's a manager bot layer that will be implemented because local models have a very limited context window, and if you give it too many instructions, then it can get it wrong much more quickly than you maybe are used to when using the ChatGPT app. So I'm splitting up the action steps instructions, and it will be part of the gameplay to put them into small packages, and then you can make a manager bot know about how everything regarding woodworking works. And then if you talk to this manager bot and tell him to instruct someone to chop a tree or bring the log somewhere, it will know that, but it will not know how to make someone dig a hole. Another context package, and I call them knowledge package, would be needed to be linked to this manager bot to know this and give this specific instruction context about these kind of tasks to the LLM that will give out the right format that will activate this function in the backend of the code. So it might sound confusing to some, but the game is also intended to make you learn about the fundamental building blocks and concepts about AI and AI agents, and also AI agent loops and orchestration. So it's the now cutting edge topics combined from the AI world. And yeah, I am trying to put everything that I learned in the last years into this game simulation playable local AI thing. And please, I have the questions. How much would you be willing to pay for something like this? And even as a Kickstarter campaign maybe, or early access, or a kind of thing like this. This was just a fun side project when I tried out the agent Hermes from my friend. I have another main project and also some other topics. So it was a lot of fun, but I'm not sure how much energy should I dedicate to this. It will depend on you and how much you would want to see this. I could imagine working it out into a downloadable demo, which is also a requirement to join Kickstarter campaigns, and yeah, make that downloadable, testable, and like hopefully if more people want to go and instruct their minions in their game with their voice, and want this kind of future of games, then interact with this video, share it, like it, comment, subscribe. Everything, every interaction will push this out. And yeah, I have never done this, like being a game developer. It is so much fun, really. I can only recommend to everyone, if you haven't, get the cheapest ChatGPT subscription, download the Codex app, and tell it to create some folder somewhere and develop a simple game there. Whatever idea you have. It can be a browser game, can be 2D, 3D. And yeah, I would love to do this as my main income. Definitely. See you next time.